We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
Very good chance, DA. Thank you.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Hart with it. Picked up by Turner. Outside Towns. Here's Hart. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
First time.
There were about 2 minutes of the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Ryan. Offensive rebound. Now McBride. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Halliburton. New York needs to get off a shot. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pacers trailed by 19.
NBA All-Star.
Shooting foul.
NBA All-Star team NBA All-Star. 94
This guy finds ways to keep the defense on balance pretty consistent.
He's off on the second. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum level capability. His turnover numbers outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists. I think the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Pass to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Mathurin missing. The Knicks leading by 20. To the middle. Here's Ryan. In time he gets the jumper to fall.
Just hold it for hand. They were like, so I agree.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Like the keep that honey that you are so on. So there be a more water fountain. I think the bottle of my coffee.
First match. Wow.
29-7. You blew us by their 40 points.
And a little under 3 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Halliburton. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Brunson outside. Pass to Ryan. Back to McBride. Pocket 4. Towns with it. Halliburton picks him up. And Towns gets it to go.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out. He just beats it.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter. Right side Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
It's Hart on the wing. He's got 12. And stolen by Bryant. To the inside. Nembhard's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Ryan.
Defense.
Brunson outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Some solid defense from Bryant. Pacers trail by 17. Mathurin. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you see that extra gear with Mathurin. Gets him to the rim in a blink.
To Brunson. Pass to Hart. The train. That one misses. And so it's the New York Knicks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Pass to Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. It's deflected. And here's Brunson. To the right side. New York moving the ball around. Outside. Driving inside. And Towns throws it down.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this move.
And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Halliburton, no good.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of, so as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team.
On the court.
Pacers trail by 21. Siakam, right side. Basket good.
Oh, boy, once Siakam gets in the lane with that little floater, not much you can do defensively.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin? Nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Naismith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Over Turner. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
The Knicks leading by 17. Anunoby left side. New York, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Naismith. And there are 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Hart, no good. Pacers trailed by 16. Here's Shepard. Robinson pulls it in. Now the Knicks with it. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 14 points for the game.
How about Josh Hart making beautiful music all day long? They have no answer for him.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Siakam left side. Good on the bucket. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Knicks leading by 16. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Bridges outside. Pass to Achua. Pacers with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
And Toppin throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Anunoby. And the layup's good off the glass. Anunoby's got 6.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Turner inside. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Robinson. On the wing, Anunoby. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Shepard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Hard to pass up a three-pointer when the defense is in a scramble mode.
Pass to Robinson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's Payne. No scoring in this one. Off target from 3-point range. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the New York Knicks. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping it. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Pacers trail by 13. Now McConnell. It's tipped.
Hey, Cowan.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Shepard. It's tipped. New York leading by 13. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Naasei. On offense, here are the Pacers. Here's Shepard.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Nice passing by New York here. Mr. Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Aaron Naasei.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Turner. Toppin, no one around him. And Indiana, another 3.
Perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, you have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Here's a screen by Bryant. And Halliburton slams it in.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. An and one opportunity.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Siakam, that's good. Siakam. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Back to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
Good.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter.
That's the best thing. I can't control my emotions right now, bro.
I didn't think it was going to happen. happened for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned
What's
it
happening?
on, turned it up a little bit.
From
Now they've got to come up with some
20-0.
The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and as this goes to town.
20-0.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Si akamu
Honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Bridges. And it's Matherin with the rebound. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Pacers trailed by 5. Pass to Toppin. This one for 3. Here's Turner. Off target at the rim. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nemhart.
Ref, when you take
That
foul.
is his first foul of the game. New York leading by 5. Brunson outside. Bridges outside. Here's Hart.
On the defensive end, Turner really knows how to make his presence felt.
Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Matherin. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Towns. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw.
I thought it would be so very come back and
That wonderful floater he has.
and I'm really sure that.
Exquisite touch.
And name of Suma. I heard somebody talk about comeback. If someone talk about comeback, maybe there was a mistake in it. Winning game management.
And so far, it's
Okay, we need to leave game without telling you. If you clutch, if you clutch time now, if you clutch time now, if you clutch now, and like, alright, if you clutch now,
His body lets him just own it.
now at 10 points, 10 points to him.
Yeah, they definitely should
I'm
use
not
some
to use
clock.
it back right.
For 3, Bridges. Shoots over Nemhart. Bridges misses. And so it's Indiana with it. Trailing by 10. Here's Matherin.
I'm not going to teach you even. I don't know why I want to teach you live.
And it looks like
I'm ready
just
to
playing the
I'm
last
ready
bit
for
of
it.
this one
I'm
out
ready.
in what should be a nice win here for the
He
Knicks.
got hot.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50
On my time, I'm walking about.
And what a tremendous
3 seconds ago, we
performance
didn't
it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
He was doing everything right, and the
60
points
in it.
came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brunson scanning the floor. Over Halliburton. New York, no good that time either.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Oh boy.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, bring it.
Ha ha ha. Alright. Hold it down. Boss man. Matia boss koda wai. Ochina no asa ba wai. Masa yogum wai. Ha ha ha. Shalom. Peace.